All right, so let's swing back over to our IDE. And now step 5, we need to write some code to add a new employee via our REST API. And this will actually be a post to API/employees for adding or creating a new employee. So we know that the employee data is going to come in the request body as JSON. So we need to make use of this @request body annotation to handle binding that JSON over to our given employee object. All right, so this is very similar to what we did in some of our previous videos. So just in case they pass an ID in the JSON, we're going to manually or explicitly set it to 0. This is to force a save of a new item, an insert, instead of doing an update. So here I have the employee.setID to 0. And that's the basic method here for adding an employee. So we use this post mapping to actually add a given employee. And that employee data comes across in the request body. And oops, I see another typo here. So that's /employee ID. We actually don't need that. That's a typo. So go ahead and remove that. I was probably thinking about some of our previous coding, but that's a typo. So remove that part and then we're A-OK. Let's swing back over to Postman and let's duplicate this tab. And we're going to change this method here to post. So we're posting data and we'll select body, raw, JSON because we're sending over JSON data. And we need to do this so Postman will send over the correct content type. And now in this body here, we can actually just go ahead and write the actual JSON data that we're going to send over for this new employee. So I give first name, last name, and email for this given employee, Hector@lovetocode.com. All right, so this looks good. Let's go ahead and send it. And then we scroll down to the bottom and, ooh, success. We see this new employee ID. So that was generated by the database. All right. Now let's go ahead and confirm this, right? So back in MySQL Workbench, let's go ahead and just execute that query again and just see the results from our database. And oh yeah, success. So we have this new employee, Hector Perez, and he has the ID of 6. So this all matches up with what we have on the front end and also what we have here on the back end. So I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'd like to say, good job, my friend. Yeah.